Kindie Rock Stars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindie crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindie Rock Stars. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live performance episode. Today, I have a returning guest to the show, the Microphone Doctors. Before I kick it over to them, please look at Season 1, Episodes 8 and 48, where they were guests on the show and featured their songs The Deuce and Mom's Spaghetti. That being said, welcome back to the show, Mike Costello and Danny Darko Marciano, better known as the Microphone Doctors.
How's it going? Good to be back.
Going great. So tell me, what have you guys been up to since the last time we talked?
We have been busy. That was almost a year ago, was that?
About 6-7 months ago.
6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
A lot has happened since then. So we actually finished the EP after we did Mom Spaghetti and The Deuce. We released the full EP. We're going to be playing one of the songs today, which is Spooky Spaghetti. We'll play that last, another spaghetti song. I wasn't sure if that was too much spaghetti on one album.
You could never have too much spaghetti.
Exactly. So now we have Spooky Spaghetti.
Very good.
Yeah. In that time, I also published a book, another book. I think I touched on it a little bit on the last interview. I got into Kindie music by way of children's books. So I'm actually in the process of republishing those books, the books that I had originally released. They were no longer available just due to some, problems with the original publishing company. So I actually got a new illustrator. I am re-illustrating those books, and Thomas Blassoff will be republished next month as Gray Blassoff. Long story. Well, we can talk about that later.
All right. Well, very good. Well, guys, the floor is yours for your live performance.
So the first song we're gonna play is actually Donuts, which is off of one of our older albums. I think it's on the Cake EP.
I believe it is, yes.
It's available on the Cake EP with a lot of other fun songs such as Sizzle, Juice Box. A big part of our band is our performances. If you haven't seen us, our performance generally has 12 to 14 costume changes depending on the set length. So if you're just listening to this, you're going to want to go to the YouTube video so that you can see the costumes. We're going to do the whole thing. We decided we're going to do the costume changes, whole deal. That way, if you do watch it, you get the whole gist of the show. So we're going to play Donuts. We're going to do a little costume change real quick.
Gotta love the donuts in outer space sweater.
That's right. So the song Donuts, I'll talk about it after we play it, but some of it is an homage to Nomad Donuts here in San Diego. Lyrics inspired by their tasty donuts. You can't see this on the podcast, but this is a gigantic donut costume. All right. I'm gonna play donuts for you. Who likes donuts?
1, 2, 3, 4. So lit, too delicious, I can't quit. So lit, too
quiero, quiero, quiero. Whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, make me go, oh, oh, nuts. Whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, make me go, oh, oh, nuts.
My girlfriend said to pick up a dozen glaze. That just seems oh so plain. If variety is the spice of life,
Why can't I eat one with the fucking knife? My grandma's old fashioned, she likes the bear claw. I like taro, coconut, and tom hog. I used to like the glaze, but now I'm amazed. The tomato, goat cheese, basil, and wasabi. They used to have sprinkles, now the habanero. I said quiero, quiero, quiero. They used to have sprinkles, now the habanero. I said quiero, quiero, quiero.
gluten free, no, not for me. 0 calories, that's not a thing. Dairy free, no, not for me.
Deep fried straight to the belly and fried blackberries and chai spice. Whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, make me go, oh, oh, nuts. Whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, make me go, oh, oh, nuts. Whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, make me go, oh, oh, nuts. Whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, whoa, donuts, make me go, oh, oh, nuts.
Sold it to the
Quiero.
Sold it to the
Quiero.
Sold it to the
Quiero.
I can't quit. I can't quit.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
That's donuts. So if you haven't had a chance to see us, you can see a heavily tattooed guy dance around dressed as a 6-foot donut, which is pretty fun.
Worth the price of admission right there.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. We do have a lot of shows booked. We'll be playing at Brick by Brick on the 20th.
20th of February, yeah.
Of February. That is a 21 and up show. We do have some shows at the OC Fair. San Diego Fair is coming back
Yay.
live and in person.
Finally.
So that's going to be really fun. I don't know if they're going to rebook all of our shows, but we had like 3 shows there that we're supposed to play. I do have my book here with us. I can read a little. So this book is called Together with Two. The story behind this book. So this is actually a poem that I had written for my daughter. I don't know if I got too much into detail about how I got into children's book writing. So I am a recovered addict and ex-con, and I had written this poem for my daughter when I was going to be on a little bit of a government vacation. And I sent it to her, and years later, I found some of the letters that I had written that my sister had kept for me, and I turned it into a book called Together with Two. So it's about togetherness and diversity and inclusivity, and just about embracing differences and other types of people. My favorite page is where one individual shares a burrito with another individual, because we have a song called Burritos, and burritos are a big part of Southern California life. So he asked, do they like the same things I do? Would you like a bite of my burrito? And here they are happily sharing a burrito together. I wouldn't recommend sharing a burrito right now during COVID. Some kind of, CDC regulations could be advised there, but it just kind of goes through embracing differences and sharing and caring and all that. And so the album has a song called Together with Two, which is actually the original poem, just rearranged, and I added a little hook and a couple extra verses to it. So it's actually that original poem that I had written quite a bit of some time ago. You know, you never know what you're going to do with the things that you write as an artist. Like the song Donuts. I actually wrote originally when I was on another vacation. So I took all of that stuff and rewrote it. I still have the original versions. They're not as kidsy, you know, they're more like punk songs. So I kind of changed up the style into more of hip hop. You know, Mike and I being big hip hop fans, and I incorporated the costumes because I really like Shock G, MF Doom, and the personas that they created. They're just, you know, they really impacted me as a kid, and those guys are legendary artists. Not that, you know, we're legendary artists dressing up as donuts, but you never know, we could be
Future legendary artists.
future. Someone might see me as a donut and think, you know what, that guy's a really giant donut, and when I grow up I would also like to be a giant donut. It's possible.
I kind of feel that maybe I would feel that way as well if I saw you as a giant donut and I didn't know you. I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd want to be a giant donut. I think so.
So where can everybody pick up your book?
So the book is on Amazon. I just got an email from Barnes & Noble, and Barnes & Noble has accepted it as well. I've been, you know, as a fellow artist, I've been trying to book a lot of readings and stuff, but getting a lot of no's with the current state of things. But hopefully I can get back out into the libraries. They said they're going to be booking live interactive things soon. So hopefully I'll get to do a book tour. My original book was at Geppetto's in Warwick. So I'll be reaching out to all those people and hopefully get back into there. The original Thomas Blastoff book had a rocket ship that I took on tour. And if you go to our Instagram or my personal Instagram, the Danny Darko, I have some photos on there of the original rocket ship that I had built. And it's in the next book. So I'm going to, you know, once, you know, social things permit, I'll take the rocket ship back out. It's the same rocket ship that is built in the book. That I got, it was at Kids Fest, it was on KUSI News. So that was super fun. So I'm hoping to get that back out there. That was before Mike had joined the band. It was just me and the rocket ship, but I think the rocket ship is actually at Mike's house.
Yeah, still got it, keeping it nice and clean and dry.
Fingers crossed that we can get out there in person again. I know a lot of people are struggling with that.
Yeah, slowly but surely. I mean, we're mostly getting 21 and up shows right now. I guess it's okay to expose those people, but not kids. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about.
I don't work with the CDC or anything like that. I have no idea, but
I know nothing when it comes to that.
Yeah, I guess that's permissible.
We'll play where we can, where people want us.
Understood. All right, I think we're ready for another spaghetti song.
All right, we are gonna do Spooky Spaghetti. So now we're changing into the spaghetti costume for the spaghetti portion.
Now I can't tell. Are those fettuccine? Are those, what type of noodles are in that costume?
I think these are gluten-free.
Gluten-free. Gotcha.
No GMOs or anything like that. If you have food allergies, we want to make sure that everybody can enjoy the spaghetti. So this track is on our new EP, Together with Two. This is about some sus spaghetti. Don't be too afraid.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Mom laid it on the plate, but the spaghetti
spaghetti was filled with hate. No, no, it would not rest. This spaghetti had too much zest. Wiggled when I wasn't looking. I know better than to trust my cooking. There's something unusual underneath this sauce. This spaghetti looked at me quite soft. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. This was definitely no angel's head. These noodles were cooked right in the devil's lead. Cause they're definitely giving me a scare. I put my Parmesan on. The spaghetti ate it, my Parmesan was gone. It'll eat me soon. No, it won't be long. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti.
Now I've had some bad food. Spaghetti makes me all sweaty, giving me attitude. Evil spaghetti will put me in a tube. These are definitely noodles of doom.
Normally I wouldn't complain about my food, but evil spaghetti is one bad dude. I think I better go to bed hungry, but I'm pretty sure that spaghetti is coming for me. The spaghetti ate my meat. I hear it coming down. Keisha sounds hungry. Evil spaghetti thinks I'm yum yum. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. I hear it screaming, get in my tummy, get my tummy. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. I hear it screaming, get in my tummy, get in my tummy. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. I hear it screaming, get in my tummy, get in my tummy. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti. I hear it screaming, get in my tummy. Spooky spaghetti. Spooky spaghetti, y'all.
Outstanding.
Saucy.
Everybody out there now should be hungry for donuts and spaghetti.
That would
That's
be an
right. You got to watch your pasta intake if you have dietary restrictions.
one of my favorite combinations: spaghetti and donuts. I had pizza for breakfast, so you know it happens.
Yeah.
All
Why
right.
not? You can have spaghetti at all times of the day. Like if you just put a little butter and brown sugar on those noodles, I mean, now you got breakfast spaghetti.
You're good to go. True.
Spaghetti is versatile.
Little latte.
Yeah. Lunch spaghetti,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
whatever kind of spaghetti you want. What other songs do we have on the Together with 2EP? Spooky Spaghetti.
Yeah. We had I Want My Mummy.
I Want My Mummy.
I Want My Mummy is a great one.
I haven't got around to designing a mummy costume yet because it sounds a little bit daunting. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that out.
Ace bandages get kind of
A
pricey.
lot, yeah, a lot of tape.
A lot of tape. I'm not sure how the costume change would go for that. It could get a little sticky.
True.
All right. No, those were excellent performances. Loved it.
Yeah. So unfortunately, 99% of our shtick is the live version. It's all about the costumes.
Absolutely. Well, in the podcast episode itself, I will be linking the YouTube video so that everybody can go see it visually as well.
Get the visual, not only, the sounds, which are good.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds are great.
Sounds are good, but
Yeah.
we need
I
a
mean,
little.
you get the idea, but when you have the visual of how spooky the spaghetti is, really tops it off.
Yeah, you get kind of creeped out at how spooky it is when you see it. It's something.
We do have some other things coming up that we're working on. I don't want to give too much away about the next album, but we are. We've been compared to like Weird Al before. I don't
Can't
know
beat
why.
that comparison.
So I'm flattered because Weird Al is the man. So I've decided to take on that hat, so to speak, and we're going to be doing a track that I hope gets authorized. Otherwise, we're going to have to do the Weird Al and Coolio thing and just go for it until we get the blessing. So we are going to do a coffee song. It's going to be called Iced Latte. I don't want to give too much more away because then you'll know what song it is that we're going to be parodying. So that is going to be fun. We're actually thinking of doing 2 tracks that are going to be Weird Al style. So that's been kind of fun to work on.
Very cool. Nice teaser.
Yes.
Got me curious.
It's coming out. It's happening.
All right. Well, remind everybody else, where can they stream and download the rest of your songs, and how can they find you guys on social media?
So all of our social media is currently on our website. If you go to our Instagram, our Linktree link is there, and you can find all of our pertinent links, including the link to Together with Two on Amazon, and the new EP Together with Two as well. And you can find our amazing TikTok page. All of our links are on that Linktree on the Instagram, which is the Microphone Doctors. If you want to follow my personal journey as well, it is the Danny Darko on Instagram, and Mike Smiley is Mike. What's
Mike Smiley Costello?
Mike Smiley Costello on Instagram, aka the Smile Dog.
The Smile Dog.
All right, and everyone out there, if you get a chance to see Danny and Mike live, please take advantage of it. Looks like a lot of fun.
It is a hoot nanny. Bring a costume. I encourage that. You can dance on stage in one of your own costumes if you like. If security doesn't tackle you, you can totally go for it.
Yeah, take a shot. We'll see. we'll see.
Get your 15 seconds.
All right, guys. Well, Microphone Doctors, thank you so much for coming back on the show. This was a blast.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you again.
Yeah, talk to you again soon.
Awesome. Thank you.